Donald Trump is often seen as one of the most unlikely presidents in American history, a real estate mogul and a reality TV star with no political or diplomatic experience. Yet, his outsider status became a key asset, winning over voters tired of establishment. Trump projects as an image of strength and savvy, appearing to be the kind of a guy who gets things done. But if we dig deeper into the business history, how does he choose his allies, handle his enemies, and he's truly knowledgeable and a responsible leader? In today's episode, we are going to explore some unsettling insights into Trump business practices, his manipulation of the media, and the truth behind his public image. First, we'll see how Trump crafted his image as the modern Midas, a man who can turn anything to gold. By mastering the art of media and manipulation, he understands the pressure journalists face and feeds them ready-made stories that often twist the truth in his favor. This strategy dates back to 1970s when he settled a lawsuit requiring him to accept non-white tenants into his buildings. To put the media, he spun it as a minor victory, emphasizing he did not have to admit any guilt. But Trump's media maneuvers go beyond press releases. He even posed as a fictional executive within his own organization to plan favorable stories about himself. In one sentence, he called New York Times as John Barron, a fake VP of Trump organization, to defend himself from potential scandal. As Trump rose to prominence, he became increasingly litigious, suing or threatening to sue any journalist or publisher who dared question his image or business practices. These legal threats, even when unlikely to succeed, often served their purpose by intimidating opponents and stalling critical stories. Trump's public persona also includes the facade of intellectual superiority. However, there are moments where this veneer cracks. For example, during the conversation about casino gambling, Trump fell for a prank involving made up rules of the game. And during the Republican debate in 2015, his ignorance of nuclear triad became evident, leading to nonsensical response that veered off far from the topic. But perhaps most convincing Trump's approach to facts during a lawsuit over his network. He testified that his wealth fluctuates based on how he feels about the economy in any given day. For Trump, facts aren't objective truths, they're subjected to his mood. Trump's business ethics also raises red flags. When building Trump Tower, he employed an illegal polish demolition crew, paying them a meager wages without proper safety equipment. It took years of legal battles for these workers to see any compensation. Trump University, another example of fraudulent enterprise that misled students with outdated material and unqualified instructions. Despite New York officials ordering him to stop using the word university, Trump ignored them for 5 years. Then there is his association with known criminals like Roy Cohn, a lawyer with a deep mafia connection, and Joseph Wesselbach, a convicted drug trafficker. Trump went so far to request leniency for Joseph in the court. A move raises serious ethical questions. Despite his carefully cultivated image as philanthropist, Trump's charitable record is filled with broken promises. In 1987, he pledged millions for his book royalties to help homeless veterans and also terminally ill. But there is a little evidence that these donations were ever made. Similarly, his promise to in 2016 to raise $6 million for veterans was only fulfilled after the media called him out months later. Finally, Trump's first thirst for vengeance is well documented. He is known to retaliate ruthlessly against those he perceives as enemies, whether they are former employees or even his own family members. So, who is real Donald Trump? Beneath the surface of the man who has spent decades in the public eye lies a figure starkly different from the one portrayed in media. Thousands of legal battles reveal a petty, immoral, and vengeful person willing to break law and risk well-being of others to save money and settle scores. Stay tuned as we continue to peel back the layers of this complex and controversial figure, leaving the man behind the facade. And this is all the book summary of the making of the Donald Trump by David K. Johnston. Thank you very much for watching this video.